We're here live with Charlie Kimball, who's going to give us a little bit of a tutorial with his steering wheel. A little bit different for Charlie. Just kind of walk us through what we're going to see. I mean, a lot of people don't know what's going on here. It looks like a big remote control.
it is in a bunch of different ways. Most of the steering wheels are the same for everybody in the paddock. The overtake button that we won't use here, we saw it a lot during the Ageless Grand Prix. The neutral button to get the gearbox into neutral, coming in for pit stops, that sort of thing. Weight jacker we'll use a lot of during the race as the weather conditions change, the wind direction changes. That changes how. No, it's a push button, and so electronically we'll adjust the cross weight in the car to either help it turn or make it turn less if it's oversteering. Reverse, we won't run that, hopefully on the oval. Hopefully you don't ever need that on the road courses as well. The fuel reset button during a pit stop, it'll reset this bottom counter for me, so I can tell how much fuel has been burned since the last time I was in pit lane. And then these are different configurations and settings from the Chevy guys. So under yellow, we'll run map 8 to try and save fuel. Low power, but lots of fuel savings. And then the radio button, the pit speed limiter, limits the car to whatever the pit speed is coming down pit lane. So I don't have to worry about controlling it. Hit that, my dash lights up, and I just keep my foot full throttle and keeps it at that speed. And then this water droplet allows me to get a drink through my drink bottle. What's really different for me is this last number on the right is my blood sugar. So that is pulled from a sensor that I wear on my body, and it transmits to a display that plugs into the car's data system. Now, as far as the electronics in the car is concerned, it's just like any other sensor. It's just like oil pressure, water temperature, gear, speed, all of those things. But for me, I can correlate that to make sure that not only am I safe, but I'm also staying competitive. I'm keeping my blood glucose in a range where I want it to be. Now, again, my IndyCar, because of that number, because of my diabetes, is different than everyone else's. I actually run 2 drink bottles, one of water, second one full of orange juice. Those 2 bottles come together at a valve on my seat belt. Now, the valve was designed by my dad, mechanical engineer. We got it 3D printed, and that valve, 2 tubes go into one. From one tube runs right into my helmet, just kind of like a long straw. So whatever I need, hydration or glucose, depending on what that sugar number is showing me, I can get it during the race.
Charlie Kimball looked to improve on his 3rd place finish in last year's Indianapolis 500. This year driving number 42 Chevy. Thanks for your time.
Thanks for having me.